What's up, all? My name's Carlos. I bought another project today. No, I didn't. I bought it last weekend. So here's a trailer that I bought. It was a pop-up camper. It was a Starcraft. So I'll show you some pictures of that. It was junk, filled with garbage. Like absolutely to the gills. They were using it as a dumpster filled with garbage. But it had a good couple of parts in it. There was a Dometic fridge, propane AC 12 volts, so that's three-way. There was a furnace, which I don't think I'll be able to use. I might not be able to use the fridge either. Power converter. So switch between AC, DC, charging the battery, all of that. And yeah, so it was junk. It was filled with garbage. It was leaking, so it was moldy. Oh, there's an air conditioner too. So I stripped it all down. Actually, I'll show you that now. So stripped down everything I could and started filling garbage bags with it. Here is what's left. Yeah, it even came with a toilet, but the toilet is sloshing around. I didn't even want to look in the tank. I'll get a new one. I don't want to use that one. So the plan for this is to build almost like a teardrop, except a little bit bigger. I have a 2007 Jeep Wrangler, so Jeep JK. It's a little bit lifted. I want to make this about as tall as it. So I don't want to break around 2,000 pounds. And I want it to be as aerodynamic as possible. So that's why I don't want it to be much taller than this. I did tow a trailer a few weeks ago that was like 2,200 pounds. But with the Jeep JK, it was this trailer was like 3 or 4 foot taller than the truck. So I think that air resistance actually made it a lot harder to pull than it would have been. It's a huge box on wheels. So what I want to do is make this no taller than the Jeep itself. Basically a mattress on wheels. So this is what I have to work with. I haven't taken any solid measurements yet. At this point it's completely gutted down. So I found out that it is using a torsion suspension. And I really wanted to use leaf springs. I want to have a little bit more flexibility when I go to figure out what my axle widths are going to be, figure out my wheel options. I'd really like to run the Jeep wheels on it. I have an extra set of those. So those measure out to about like 32.5 tall. And I'd like to throw those on this. So there'll be a little bit of metal cutting, a little bit of a frame being built on this. But probably end up getting rid of this torsion setup and going to leaf springs. So I have a couple limitations I'm trying to work on. I don't want it to be wider than my Jeep's wheelbase. I want to be able to fit a queen size mattress. I want to not have it any taller than the Jeep. That's a hard one. There's no flexibility. I don't want it taller than the Jeep. And I don't, I want about like 40 inches of headroom when you sit up. You know, I want it to be comfortable inside. I want to be able to move around, not just like a pod, but I want to be able to sit up in the thing. So there's going to be a kitchen in the back, some storage in the front. Basically, it's going to be a mattress on wheels though. Now, I know it's going to be hard to achieve all those things, but I'm going to start measuring right now, see what I have to work with. I know a queen size is like 58-inch wide. Might have to go to full, that's 53 inches wide. But start taking some measurements, see what I have to work with, and take it from there. Okay, so right off the bat here, I'm finding out that I do have about 61 inches inside rail to inside rail. So if I keep the wheel boxes the same and come off of this, then I do have 61 inches to work with. That 58 might happen for me. I might be able to get my queen size mattress. So I took the rest of the measurements. I have to figure out the axle and everything before I could figure out the height. See if I'm actually going to convert to leaf springs. So that's it for right now. I'm going to clean up all my mess out here, take some more measurements of my Jeep, see what I have to work with, and then run inside and crunch the numbers, see what's going on. So yeah, hopefully next week I'll start working on the axle. I'll get all the parts ordered up now. Next weekend maybe I can start putting that together and see what happens. So that's it. Until next time.